Hey everyone, I hope y'all are doing well. I am actually in the middle of doing my hair right now, which is why I'm on so late. But this is going to be like a real quick video, and I didn't even post a notification or anything. My bad, y'all. I love y'all. I'm sorry. But like I said, this is going to be a quick video of beware of cycles. And what I mean by that is exactly what it is. So if you don't know what a cycle is literally a continuation of a sequence of events in perpetuity, unless something stops it. One of the more popular cycles is like the water cycle or the cycle of life type situation, stuff like that. But you need to also be aware of cycles when it comes to people. And I'm actually in quite a few of them myself, which I'm trying to break from, but it is hard because certain people, they make it like so difficult for you. And this could be anywhere between like parents, siblings, family members, spouses, loved ones, stuff like that. People that are like this to you, right? So when I say be aware of cycles, and there's my notification. It's a little late, but it's all good. I feel like when it comes to a cycle of things, people are in cycles. I've noticed that a lot of the people that I know are in cycles themselves. And what I mean by that is like they're complaining of the same things over and over and over. And it's literally a cycle with them as well. The thing that I ask them, and I ask myself as well, because I'm in quite a few cycles myself, is what is it that you are not doing or not paying attention to that needs to be different? Because if it keeps happening the same way every single time, then it's something that's not being done, not being learned to break you out of this cycle, right? And it's like, hold on. Okay, there we go. It's like, let's say you're at a job and you hate your boss, you hate your coworkers, you love your job, but you just hate everything else. And you're tired and you go every day and it gets frustrating. You might not like your job, or you may like your job, but the repetition is so mundane and you hate it. And it's like, I'm so sick of this job. I'm so sick of this place. I'm so sick of this. And it's like, okay, you've told the universe that, but now what? Then you go back to this job, you go back, and the same things are happening over and over and over again. SSDD, as they say from Dreamcatchers from Stephen King. Same shit, different day, right? Eventually, you'll get tired of going through the same things over and over and over, and then you're going to want something different. But you literally have to get sick and tired enough to be sick and tired of it, right? And when you do that, you have to decide to break that cycle and just say, you know what? I like my job, but I like me more. You quit. You know what? It's not the end of the world if you quit a job, because do you know how many jobs are out here right now? Yes, I know that we are in a panoramic and there is hiring freezes, But listen, hey, not you talking to me directly. No. I'm just saying in general. I know a lot of people that are going through this exact same situation. Like, not just you, so it's not directed at anybody in particular. So I'm just saying, so you just decide to quit. Fuck this place. Fuck those people. I'm out, right? And you told the universe, I want to find something else. And you just said, forget it. I'm just going to let it go. And you did that. Guess what's not happening anymore? You're not sick of the people that work there because they're not around you. You're not sick of that job because you're not going. You're not sick of the same gossip because you're not in that environment anymore. And you say, okay, universe, I've done just that one thing. Let's see what happens, right? It spins the block. Oh no, I know, I'm just saying, yeah. Okay, so listen, I've done this before myself, right? So I'm just going to use myself for an example. Hey, Sarita. Oh my God, there's a party up in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was at a job I hated. Like, I remember sitting in the parking lot in front of my job crying because I had to go. And it was a really cool job. I loved the job itself, but I did not like the environment after a while. But I just remember sitting in the car crying. I hate this place. I don't want to go. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. And I just thought to myself, just drive back home. Just, what's the worst that can happen? I need to finish my hair, y'all. I was in the middle of doing my hair and I was like, oh crap, it's Wednesday. So yeah, if y'all talking about my hair, then yeah. I didn't quit that day, but I went in and I was like, you know what? The least I could do is just show up, right? Because sometimes you literally just have to show up because they paying you to do that much, right? So I actually went in and had the best shift of my whole entire career there, right? And I was like, whoa, does this mean I'm supposed to stay? Is that what the universe is telling me? And so I really was about to stay in this job. And then the very next shift, everything went crashing back down. And I'm like, oh, okay. So it got to the point, it got so bad where I was seeing stuff happening around me. Like I was not ever into any of the drama that was there anyway, but it happened around you and your proximity to drama still kind of pulls you in. So I just said, you know what? Let me just stop, find something else. So I started looking for another job and I was telling the universe, I hate it here. I hate my job. And lo and behold, it was just one day I went in and I just said, I can't do this anymore. I just can't. I don't remember what exactly happened, but I took the deepest breath I could. And then I walked to my manager and I said, I cannot do this anymore. I love me more than I love this job. And then I left. I was done. And I want to say it wasn't even 24 hours later, I got hired somewhere else. And that very next job was, it was in a hospital somewhere. This was a long time ago. But that very next job was like everything. The pay was on point. The scheduling was on point. My coworkers on point. Everything was amazing about that job, right? I'm not there now because they did layoffs and stuff, and I was a part of the layoffs. So I was like, you know what? It literally felt like a baby being born, and they cut my umbilical cord, and I was like, So I moved on, right? But yeah, all I had to do was take a leap and say, just forget it, right? Of course, I left on good terms. I can go back to that job at any time. Actually, all of my jobs I can go back to at any time. But I literally had to break a cycle. And when you are breaking cycles, this can be job, career, generational. You're not going to have it easy, because the universe wants you to know the reason why you're in this cycle is because they're trying to teach you something, not to see how much you can take. If something is not feeling good for you, or you're not liking something, try something else. What's the worst case scenario, right? And then think of that worst case scenario and then be like, fuck it. Why not? Just go for it. Because if it wasn't for people not going for it, we wouldn't have the shit we have right now. I wouldn't be sitting on this internet talking to you beautiful people out here. I wouldn't be, having lights and stuff unless somebody just said, fuck it, let me try something, right? The craziest thing I've heard, and it's really, really deep, is like, only you can make the choices that you make to get the outcomes that you could possibly want, right? And I was like, wow, that's really, really crazy. I told the universe I wanted specific things to happen in my life, right? And I've been noticing ever since I said that, how do you get over the feeling of guilt when quitting? Them folks don't care. Let me tell you this. If you died tomorrow, they would have your position filled by the end of the week. I kid you not. Or how do you figure out your next move? That's really where I am right now. Write down what you want out of life in general. Right? What do you want? I know that's a hard ass question, especially for women, because half the time we don't know. Ask us, if you get in an argument with a woman, ask her what the fuck she wants to eat and see how quiet she gets. Ask her. We don't know. But sometimes, every once in a while, we do actually know what we want. What do you want? I want to be a millionaire. Right? Okay, so you told the universe. Now, you have to basically do the work. Not saying, you have to go rob somebody or anything like that. Please don't do that. That's not what it is. It's like, you want something, you got to let the universe know, but you also have to be prepared to do that work in order for the path to be laid. I told the universe I wanted... Nope, trailer as an ad. It's so long. What? Hey, Reese, and welcome. I'm talking about breaking cycles. Oh my gosh. I don't know nothing about my ads. I wonder if I can pick them though. I like when they have like short 5-second ads, but you get like 2 or 3 of them. I could do 15 seconds of like 4 or 5 ads. So I appreciate you supporting. But yeah, it's like I asked the universe for something, and I've noticed people have been removing themselves from my life. People have been falling out. People have been excusing themselves. Things have literally, I've seen how things are moving around. Hi, it's finally over. Thank you so much for supporting. I appreciate it. You haven't missed anything. I'm talking about breaking cycles of all kinds. Work, generational, love, family, all of it. You literally have to ask the universe for something and be prepared for shit to go down. If you're not prepared for shit to go down, you're not ready to break your cycle. It goes for relationships too. If you're tired of getting the same bum ass dudes or bum ass girls coming in your life, it's not them. The universe is literally sending them to you until you decide there's something about these relationships that I'm doing, or this situation that I keep going through. I'm not doing something right. I need to either learn the lesson or decide that I don't want this anymore. And once you make that decision, once you make that choice, then it lets the universe know, okay, I think they're ready. And then stuff will literally start moving for you. I'm going to have some time to myself for a few days coming soon, and I think that's my time to really gain some clarity and write things down. Got to figure things out. Sometimes it takes hours, sometimes it takes days, and for some people it takes years. Cycles, depending on what it is, can take sometimes decades, right? And me, when I left that one job, I knew exactly what I did and what I could and could not take as far as employment, how I wanted people to talk to me and treat me, the scope of my professionalism. I decided all of that then and there. And my very next job gave me everything I was asking for in life at that time. But like I said, unfortunately, they did layoffs about maybe a year or two later. But what I learned from that job was a lot of professionalism, a lot of life lessons, because where I was, I think I was like a unit secretary for, at the time it was a virtual ICU or something like that. It was new for that hospital at the time. But I was the youngest person in the room, and I was not a professional medical anything. I was just basically the secretary. If something needed to be typed or put in, like I had, medical coding and stuff like that under my belt, but if they needed something typed or printed or faxed right then and there, I had it. That's what I did, right? And listening to those older ladies and those doctors and stuff, they put you up on some real game. And what I did after I got laid off, those tidbits that they gave me in life, I use them every day. What I learned is what I will and will not accept from another human being as far as respect and everything. And I take that with me into each relationship or each situation I'm into. And if I see it's going into a cycle, I already know, hey, that's a trigger. I don't like that. I break it. Now, when it comes to friends and family and people that are close to you, you can also break those type of patterns. For example, if, let's say you got a sister, you and your sister, y'all have good times, y'all share a lot, but she ends up saying something really hurtful and breaking your heart. Y'all have it out, and then it goes right back around after some time apart. Now, you have to realize where exactly in that cycle things go wrong. And until you can figure that out, or you can learn what is trying to be taught to you there, it's going to keep happening. So I'm basically saying you have to literally be sick and tired enough to be sick and tired of the BS and decide, is this what you really want for yourself? Or is this what you really trying to learn? What are you trying to learn? What are you trying to do? Somebody asked to be a millionaire and they lost their son but got the millions. It's wild. Yeah. Now, here's the thing with asking for stuff like that. You have to be specific. Don't say, I want a house with a pool. You might end up getting a shotgun house. For those of y'all that don't know what a shotgun house is, I live in the South of the United States, and a shotgun house is literally a house that is one room in front of the other. And it's so much so you can literally shoot and go through every room without hitting a wall. So the front room is right behind the kitchen, and the kitchen, right behind the kitchen is the bedroom, and right behind the bedroom is the bathroom. All the way through. That's what a shotgun house is. You might end up with a shotgun house and a plastic pool. You have to be specific. Tell the universe, I want this. I want it to look like this. I want it to be this big. I want them to be this tall. I want this. I want that. However, You can ask for all of that stuff, but be prepared to do the work on your end to get it. Because I'm telling you now, just like Reese said, you can ask for $1 million, but what are you willing to give up to get it, right? I asked for quite a few things. I wrote them all down, and I'm noticing how stuff, people, places, and things are literally moving around me to happen. Oh goodness. And it's kind of like, whoa. And it's so much going on around me at the same time. Sometimes it's like, it feels like it's too much, but at the same time, I keep hearing to myself, stay the course, keep going, just hold on, we got you. And when I hear this, it's literally kind of like the same as when I'm passing by somebody and I get a message. But sometimes I get the messages for myself. And it's like, just keep holding on. We got you. It's almost ready. It's almost ready. Right? So I think of it, I heard a very good analogy from some lady on YouTube. She was doing like a tarot reading. I had my YouTube on like autoplay, and she just happened to be one of the videos because I was cleaning. And she said, if you ask the universe for something, don't rush the universe. Think of it like being in a restaurant. You know the restaurant already has a specific number of things going on. Think of the universe as your waitress. And you give the waitress your order, which is what you want. Don't rush the process of your food getting out. Because if you do, it might be wrong. But you'll still kind of have what it is. Take your time, be patient, and trust that what you asked for is coming to you, right? And when you do that, then it makes way for things to literally happen the way you want. Like for me, I'm in the process of trying to break cycles for myself. And my cycles kind of hurt because mine is with people I love, people I adore. I'm grateful for this stream because it's feeding my soul. Like, I feel like crying. Don't cry. And if you cry, it's going to make me cry. Oh my gosh. You are so welcome. Because it's a lot of people going through the same kind of stuff right now. It's people trying to find work. It's people trying to get out of relationships. It's people trying to get into relationships. It's people trying to find themselves. There's people trying to break generational curses. That's one of the hardest ones I can say. Hey Kiwi, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. It's like especially like if you know that you're different than everybody else and you are breaking a cycle, the people that are in the cycle or the things that are in that cycle, they're not going to want to see you leave. They're going to make it hard for you. So I think what happened when I left that one job I told y'all about, that's how I had that really, really good shift. I was going to tell you, I was a waitress that day. And when I tell you that was like the best shift I ever had, I made a couple $1,000s that shift. And I had never made that much money before. And I really thought, oh my God, am I supposed to stay? Knowing up until that point, I had not made that much money in one shift since I've been there, right? And it just so happened that I peeped game from the universe. The universe literally threw me a bone saying, hey, we're going to test you to see if you really, really want this. That's why I ended up having that really good ass shift. I think I had walked home, I want to say it was almost $10,000 that one shift, and I had only worked like 4 or 5 hours, right? And I had never made that much in one shift, right? Like I said, I live in the southern USA, so you know, people, certain states down here don't make a lot of money like that. But that very next shift after that, it made me realize, oh no, I was making the right decision to leave. And when I left, I never looked back. Now, that job itself, I do appreciate all my coworkers, all of the people that I met, all of that. I appreciate all of it. But would I go back? Fuck no. It is what it is. Because I learned the lesson. I did the work. I learned the lesson. And where I am right now in life, I'm very happy. I'm very proud of myself. But I still have more that I want to do and accomplish. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Oh my gosh. Hey, Menace. Oh my goodness. Lord, I need to finish my hair. But yeah, especially if you're breaking generational cycles in your family will be your biggest haters. I was gonna cry and I needed that laugh. Yeah, your family is gonna be your biggest haters. They don't want to see you doing better than them, but at the same time, somebody got to break these generational curses out here. And they could be anything from not having a dad in the home, not having a mom in the home, the cycle of abuse from parent to child, grandparent to parent to grandchild. It could be something as, I'm tired of being broke. This family member broke, that family member broke. Little Timmy got shot. Now we all need a GoFundMe. I need money. You know, break the financial curse in the situation, right? Somebody's got to step out of the cycle in order to break it. Hey, Callie. Oh, dang, I could have rated you. Oh, I wasn't trying to have a super long stream or anything. But it's so many people here loving it and everything. I'm feeling all the love. If you're just joining, I'm talking about breaking cycles. Cycles of any kind. Let's say you are in a relationship with somebody and the same situation keeps happening. Let's say Buddy's cheating on me and I forgave him, and then he cheats again and then I forgive him. What's wrong with this situation? You keep forgiving them. Hey, everybody. You have to decide, okay, enough is enough. The disrespect is enough. This is enough. Somebody's got to break the cycle. The person doing the cheating, they might not want to break the cycle because it's working for them. But if something is not working for you, you just finished the stream. Oh, why didn't I get a notification? See, I'm going to have to reset all of my devices. I haven't been getting anybody's notification lately. Let me do shout outs while I'm here. Alright. SO. Let's start with this one.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. What's going on there?
Give me this one.
Oh, you were playing Fall Guys too? Man.
I made it. Aren't you proud of me?
Yes, girl. Ooh. You didn't show up on my raid list either. Must have popped on right when I raided. You should do a Zoom on this stuff. I don't know how to do any of that. That sounds all professional. They gave a notification 15 minutes after you started. Yeah, it's like, what's going on with, like, I'm not getting any YouTube notifications, and I was sitting on YouTube anyway, and I must have refreshed my feed and saw one of my favorite streamers was streaming, and he was streaming As Dusk Falls too. Y'all were in squad. See, I couldn't play that anyway because I still gotta email Fall Guys and ask them why I can't play with my friends. So anyway, y'all, moral of the story is, if you want something, if you want to break a cycle, one, figure out what's happening in this cycle. You have to recognize it as a cycle. If you see something that keeps happening over and over, recognize what it is. Then write down what you want to happen, what you want to get out of. I want to stop getting cheated on by Melvin. Well, what's the common denominator in you and Melvin and getting cheated on? It's Melvin. You might need to get rid of Melvin. I don't know, a Melvin or anybody like that. If your name is Melvin, I'm sorry for using you, but you know, Melvin is the problem, right? And decide what you want from your new mate. I don't want to be cheated on. Tell them that. And if you feel like, you know, they are going to do it or you're going to do it, then you might need to step away from the situation. Break that cycle before it starts over. A Zoom call with all of us in it, sharing our experiences and giving advice. You know what? Because I already know how that's going to go. It'll turn into a party and then everybody's going to have to sign NDAs because y'all can't talk about what happened in there. Oh, you know Melvin. I'm sorry, Melvin. Oh, and supporting each other, of course. Yes. But, yeah, ask the universe what you want. Be very specific. Very specific. Don't say I want a house with a pool. You're going to end up with a burnt down house on a plot of land with a plastic pool in the front. Be specific on what you want, how you want. Don't tell the universe I want it in the next 6 months, and then in 6 months you be mad that it don't happen when the universe is trying to work on something that might take a year to do. Or it could probably, yeah, it could be done in the Discord. I'm down for that. But yeah, be specific. Ask the universe what you want, or ask nicely, because why not? And then once you ask for what you want, make sure you're doing the work on your end to see it happen. Don't say I want to be a famous singer and win a Grammy, and you sitting at home not singing, or you sitting going to the grocery store not doing nothing. You better be trying to sing somewhere. You better try to, you know, make videos of you singing and talking about it. You better be writing music. I'm not the Oprah of Twitch. Oh my god. Oh gosh. Oh, that makes, look, if I can have Oprah's bank accounts, I know she got more than one. I wouldn't mind having Oprah's money, but I also want to put that, you know, to good use, helping my people and stuff. Only Melvin I know is Melvin Big Smoke Harris from San Andreas. See, I don't play that game. My bad. But yeah, I didn't want to take too much of y'all's time or nothing like that. But, you know, if this helped you guys, I would love to know. Hit me up on YouTube in one of my comment sections. I'm going to start all of my videos with quick word because these videos are going to be on the shorter side. Y'all know I like only like hour streams. I love this stream. It helped a lot. Thank you so much. I'm glad it did. But yeah, like I said, I'm in a cycle with, you know, people I love right now, and I hate to break it, but for my sanity, my peace of mind, it's got to be done, because I can't keep doing this with these people, this person, these people over and over and over. I love them, but I love me more. And if I don't live for me, who else will? Because it's my life and no one else's, right? Say that to yourself. You can do this. You've made it this far in life. You're gonna make it farther. And if you don't believe that, Take it all the way back to creation. Your little swimmer was the one that made it to the egg. So that lets you know right there, you are a fighter.
Hello, motherfucker.
Confirmation from the universe.
Right.
Right. Oh my gosh. Y'all coming through with the confirmation. All right. Let me get off so I can finish my hair, y'all. I got to redo some of my braids up front because y'all see my little edges done came out. And I fought hard to get to that egg too. You better tell them. I know I did. Oh. Let me stop. But yes, think of it like that. And if you can't do that, think of all the people that fought to get you. Oh my gosh. I was talking about grandparents and great-grandparents. All of them had to fight somehow to get you here. Your mamas had to find your daddies, granddaddies, they all had to come together to make you. And I don't know how many people that is in history to make me specifically, but I'm glad they did. So with that being said, I love you all. Thank y'all so much for your time. I'm gonna go finish my hair, and I'm pretty sure somebody is finna get ready and stream in a few minutes, so I'm gonna have something to watch. Hit me up on Instagram or what's the other one? YouTube or something like that. Bruh. Or YouTube or something like that. But I'll definitely be posting this one, and I'm gonna have a whole playlist of all of these and all that type of stuff. But until next time, my beautiful gamer babes. Thank y'all for watching.